has been blessed with many prehistoric sites. In contrast to many other areas of the world. But one of the things that I think is unique here in this little section that we will be visiting here is that we have such a large number of prehistoric sites that we have the opportunity to see the evolution of man here in one area. Starting from Ubediyah, which we will visit, one of the newest national parks in Israel, from 1.5 million years ago, up until the Neolithic period and the transition from hunter-gatherer to permanent settlements. We will talk about this, hopefully to set a strong foundation for the area and for everything that will happen after that into modern times. So I welcome everybody. I hope we have a very fruitful day. Please, at any time, if you have problems with my English, or you have a question, you want something to be clarified, please stop. Not just for your own personal benefit, but for the benefit of the group as a whole. If you would like to challenge me, I welcome you as well. You may have not passed the test and the exam yet, and I'm sure you all will. But as far as I'm concerned, we are all colleagues, and so I extend to you that professional courtesy of stopping me and saying, hey, I would like to maybe give a different perspective, a different narrative, a different outlook on what we have spoken about, and I encourage you to do so. So with that, I hand it over to Donna. Thank you. Look, I hope we have a fruitful day.
Thank you. I had questions about the mountains around, and also the question that I promised the answer. We'll discuss it later on when we go to the outlook with Adam, so we'll be able to get in all the questions that we can. Okay.
Okay. So
first of all, sorry.
Everyone. Yes.
Is it possible to film?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you for asking.
After you read.
Excuse me. What are you doing?
I did it also to my last course, so they were like.
So, good morning, everyone. My name is Dana, and you're here right now at a part of Kibbutz Gesher. Gesher today is located on the other side of the road, but actually you're standing in part of it. Actually, Kibbutz Gesher started from the area that you're standing on. And as tour guides, I would like to let you know that we have many things to offer you when you come with groups. We have a coffee house here, we have a restaurant, a chef restaurant. We have many events that we allow to tour guides to come here and have with the tourists they come. Even a lunch that we can offer you to stay here and whatever you want, just call us. So remember that.
Inshallah.
Because it's not inshallah, because it's not only a place that you come for a tour, it's also a place that you can have every kind of event that you would like. So that's first of all. So here in this site we tell two stories, because as I told you, this place is called Naharaim et Gesher. Naharaim is the first hydroelectric power plant here in Israel, which is actually the first Israeli startup, which is actually the beginning of which company? A huge company in Israel. If it's a hydroelectric power plant, can you imagine which company?
Hashmal?
Exactly. That is actually the beginning of Chevrat HaChashmal, the electricity company today in Israel, the only company that still generates the electricity to everybody's home. Today you can receive your electricity from other suppliers, but this is the only one, still the only one that, how do you say it in Hebrew? In English? Molicha.
Transmits.
Transmits. Exactly. Thanks for Adam. Today I'm going to improve my English thanks to you. Transmits the electricity. Okay, so that's the one of the story, but we will start with the second story that we tell here, is the story of the members of Kibbutz Gesher who built their homes here on this land, which they bought from an organization named Yaka. Maybe you heard of it.
No.
The
We
Jewish.
didn't study anything about early Zionism and about the early Zionism before the establishment of the state. But we will speak today about whatever we can. Okay? Because the early Zionism here have a very important chapter regarding Gesher and the kibbutz and the development of the place. Yes.
Okay,
What's the
so
organization called? Sorry?
what?
What is the organization called?
The Jewish
Yaka.
Colonization Association, JCA. So,
Yaka in Hebrew, what it is?
גם, כאילו, זה בעצם הראשי תיבות של האנגלית. Jewish Colonization Association, JCA.
JCA. Okay.
Yes. So the lands that were bought by this association organization allowed them to come here and settle. And eventually, during the battles of 1948, they had to defend themselves eventually, and at the end, they determined the borders of Israel as we can see today, because everything that you see in front of you is actually our neighbor country, which is Jordan, exactly. So we will start our tour by crossing the fence, which I will first let the IDF know that we're doing that. So come after me.
המפתח אצלך?